DOGE members readying a complete review of the Department of Defense that could come as soon as Friday. The DoD accounts for more than 12% of the federal budget, with a budget in excess of $800 billion, a level of spend President Trump says he wants to cut in half.
At some point, when things settle down, I'm going to meet with China, and I'm going to meet with Russia, in particular, those two, and I'm going to say there's no reason for us to be spending almost $1 trillion on military. We're going to have them spend a lot less money, and we're going to spend a lot less money.
Joining me now to discuss, Steve Simoni, CEO of Elon Control Systems, a defense company specializing in advanced robotics, having worked with security agencies and the DoD. The company is also backed by investors, including White House AI crypto czar David Sacks of Kraft, so we just want to mention that. But Steve, thank you for being here. Really interesting to have you on a day where we have so much news about the Defense Department. I'm just curious if you can give me a sense of how your business interplays with the Department of Defense and what defense spending looks like and how it impacts you.
Yeah, so thanks for having me on. We work very closely with the Department of Defense. We're bringing a new capability to them. It's an AI-powered machine gun. And so we're working with them to show them how this works and deliver it to them.
And what does that, just talk to me about that technology, because our audience can see some of it playing out on our screen here. What does that look like? What impact does that have on the Department of Defense's ability to cut spending?
Yeah, so what we're trying to do is change the battlefield economics. Right now, we're shooting down drones. Elon talks about this a lot with like $100,000 missiles, and the drones cost $1,000. So what we're trying to do is use an AI-powered machine gun, which a bullet costs $1 to shoot them down. And so what the product does is it kind of scans the battlefield with computer vision, and then the gun can slew or move to the target and shoot it very quickly, which is something a human operator couldn't really do before. The drones move too fast.
I'm sure you know this as well as anyone, but I think people both love and fear AI. They love the idea of the cost cutting, but they're afraid of AI scanning and getting it wrong. How do you deal with that question?
Yeah, what we're trying to do is deliver the first safe autonomous guns to the battlefield. This is a very hard problem because these products are very powerful. And so it really takes a lot of operator training. We're trying to show the military this new type of capability and then show them how to safely operate it. And look, they're the professionals and they're the ones that are going to be actually using it on the battlefield. So they're actually doing a lot of stuff internally right now to leverage these products.
Something else the administration is really focused on, as you know, is border security. Can you talk to me about what innovation you're seeing in terms of security at the border and kind of the appetite for AI-powered technology?
Yeah, so at the border right now, they're trying to do all kinds of new things with computer vision to scan the skies because drones are everywhere. And drones are changing not just the battlefield, but they're changing border security. And so a lot of new products and services are going on to the border to help mitigate these threats. And so it's a very important time right now for that.
It is, and it's so interesting hearing these congressional hearings. You hear a wide array of commentary from Congress folks, those who seem to really get the technology and those who have a ways to go to understand it. How much appetite is there from Congress to really embrace AI?
I think there's actually a pretty large appetite right now. I mean, we heard J.D. Vance just speak about this at a big conference, but one of the things is that they're all looking for ways to save, cut costs and be more efficient. And so they're really interested in this right now.
And more broadly, just speaking about the business, you're not the only defense player in this space that's performing very well. A stock like Palantir that's public is something our audience of retail investors love. But you are private. Some others in the space, like Anduril, also still private companies. Why stay private? What's the benefit?
So the reason you stay private is because you're trying to obviously build up your revenue and customer base before you're scrutinized by the public markets. So that's probably why. Right now, we're a much smaller company, and we're just growing pretty rapidly right now. So we'll be private for a little longer, but I have high hopes for the future.
What's demand looking like?
Demand's great. So all the branches of the services really want to get autonomous guns. Most guns right now are joystick controlled. And the drones are moved so fast and they're so dangerous that they need to find a way to neutralize them. So demand's looking great.
All right, Steve, we got to leave it there. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Really appreciate it.